All right, action fans, welcome back to another episode of the Action Hero Podcast, the place for you to get your daily dose of action-packed stories.
That's right.
I am absolutely stoked for today's story.
Me too.
The Eden Cipher.
Yeah.
This one really grabbed me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right from the start.
Absolutely.
We've got a teenage codebreaker.
Yes.
Who is also a martial arts expert.
That's right.
Not your typical hero setup.
Yep.
And I was immediately intrigued.
Totally.
What do you think about Maya as a protagonist?
I think she's a really cool, unique spin on, like, the hero archetype, you know?
Yeah.
We're used to seeing heroes that have brute strength or military backgrounds,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing. But Maya's skills are completely different.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, in a world that's becoming, you know, more and more reliant on technology.
Right.
Maybe a coder is the ultimate modern hero.
I like that.
Yeah.
It subverts our expectations in a really cool way.
For sure.
And speaking of unexpected,
Yes.
that opening scene at the canyon,
Oh my gosh, yes.
I thought I knew where the danger was coming from.
Right.
And then bam, attackers come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That bait and switch totally caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's a really effective way to instantly raise the stakes.
Yeah.
You lull the audience into like a false sense of security.
Right.
You're focused on the obvious danger.
The sheer drop of the canyon.
Exactly. And then you hit them with something completely unexpected.
Totally.
It's a trick, but it works brilliantly.
Oh, for sure. It grabs your attention.
Yeah.
Then we see Maya spring into action.
Yes.
She's not just reacting, she's thinking strategically.
Yeah.
She's using her environment to her advantage.
Absolutely.
It reminded me of that scene in The Raid where the hero uses his knowledge of the building's layout
Right.
to outmaneuver his opponents.
Yeah, totally.
It's that same blend of physical skill
Yeah.
and tactical thinking.
Exactly. And it ties into that idea of her coding background informing her actions.
Right.
Code is all about problem solving.
Check.
Finding creative solutions within a set of limitations.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Maya's doing in this fight scene.
I love that.
Yeah.
Then there's that third attacker,
Yes.
the one who completely ignores Maya and Ben
Right.
and just heads straight for the cave.
Exactly.
It's such a simple action, but it adds a whole other layer of mystery to the story.
Oh, yeah.
What are they after?
Right.
Is it just Eden, or is there something else at play?
It's a classic example of the MacGuffin, but with a twist.
Yeah.
Eden is the object that everyone seems to want,
Right.
but the story's smart enough not to reveal all of its cards at once.
Yeah.
It makes you question everyone's motives.
Absolutely.
Is Uncle Ben really just trying to protect his niece, or does he have a more personal stake in finding Eden?
Yeah.
What about these attackers?
Yeah.
Who are they working for? What do they know that Maya and Ben don't?
Yeah, and that brings us to Uncle Ben.
Yes.
He's clearly set up as the mentor.
Right.
But he also seems like he's hiding something. It makes him a much more interesting character than just your typical wise old guide.
Yeah, I agree. He's got that Indiana Jones vibe.
Yes.
Adventurous, knowledgeable,
Yeah.
but also potentially reckless.
Right.
And maybe even a little shady.
Yeah.
That moral ambiguity makes him a perfect foil for Maya, who,
Yeah.
at least at the start, seems to have a much stronger moral compass.
I like that contrast.
Yeah.
And then there's that ending.
Oh, yeah.
They escape the canyon,
Yes.
but a convoy of black SUVs shows up.
Right.
It's like the danger never ends.
It never ends.
What did you think of that no ending? Like this.
It's frustrating in the best way possible.
Right.
It leaves you desperate to know what happens next.
Yeah.
And it reinforces that sense of a race against the clock that the story has been building.
Yes.
There's no time to rest.
Right.
No time to figure things out. They're constantly on the move, one step ahead of the enemy.
So we've got a tech-savvy hero,
Yes.
a mysterious mentor,
Uh-huh.
a legendary location that may be more than it seems,
Right.
and enemies lurking around every corner.
Absolutely.
The Eden Cipher is a story that throws you into the action from page 1 and never lets up.
That's right.
Make sure you rate and follow the Action Hero podcast for more stories like this,
Absolutely.
packed with adventure and excitement.
Yes.
We'll see you next time for another dose of action.
For sure.